I'm not railing on this guy or Ian Roberts or the Des Moines public school system because I think people need to have legal registration per se. Like, I don't think you need a card. The reason, however, why I am pushing on this subject so hard and why I'm so critical of this is because when you have an institution that monopolizes control, that monopolizes the people, that has direct control, essentially, that's paid for by the same institutions that are funded by your tax dollars, which is theft, and they have a certain procedure and standard that they expect other people to do, and then it's clear that they are not doing it. That is corruption 101. That's hypocritical as fuck. The same way that if you have like a cop or a superintendent who is, you know, trying to crack down on drug use or some other thing or prostitution or whatever, and they get caught with that, that is alarming. Regardless of what you think about the stat, like, you know, I think drugs and prostitution should both be legalized. But I think I would be critical of that too, because there's a clear hypocrisy in that. And, you know, yes, Ian Roberts got arrested, but, you know, he resigned. So I have a feeling that that's going to lessen his, you know, sentence if he gets it, or, you know, even if he gets deported. I mean, the man was making $300,000 a year. He's got some cheddar, okay? Like, he's going to be fine, all right? These guys that are, you know, getting hauled up at Home Depot, or the kid from West Bend, like, they're not going to be fine. Like, they were not making the money that this guy was making. So I think I want to repeat that. I want to make that clear, because I think, like, a lot of people will be like, well, but you don't, you know, you know, you're not in support of ICE. You're not, you know, I'm not. But at the same time, you know, like, it's like when government officials get arrested, it's like, those are the people that should be getting arrested, not citizens, not people who are, you know, not directly a part of the system that, you know, is coercive and, you know, is supported by taxes, right? Like, the people at the top, if anybody's going to get fucking taken care of by the system, it should be them. So, look, I mean, I'll even double down. I just said this in post today. Like, I'm honestly kind of glad. I'm kind of glad that the ICE came and took this guy, because not for the fact that he was necessarily legal, but I mean, he was a bureaucrat, and on face value, when the government gets taken down, I'm going to support it 100%. I don't care what the color of his skin is. I don't care where he's from. The man was making $300,000 a year, rough about, with stolen money, taxpayer dollars, and, you know, was a bureaucrat. He was not a teacher by any means. He was the head honcho. He wasn't like, you know, you can make the argument for the teachers that, you know, they're quote unquote making a change, even though I think, like I said, I think education's value is nil. But, you know, I think those people at least are making an effort. These people like Jackie Norris, Ian Roberts, the people on the board, they are not doing any real work. They're the people who parade around the hallways, peer in to make sure that the teachers are staying in line, that the students are staying in line, but they don't offer any real value.